Hey beauties, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl MakeupByBibi, back with my last Halloween tutorial. Today, of course, if you can see me, I'm a unicorn, but the twist is I am a zombie unicorn. Rose from the dead after somebody pulled my horn off, and I went to go find my horn and put it back on. You know, I'm just talking, I don't know. I just be making up stories in my head. But if you guys like this look and you're ready to check out how I got it, keep on. Wait. Are you subscribed yet though? Go subscribe right now. Go subscribe. Go ahead, just pause the video. Go ahead and subscribe. And now you can keep on watching.
MakeupByBibi.
Alright beauty bees, let's get started. We're going to of course prime our face with our J1 Jelly Pack Primer. It's my most faithful primer. It never does me wrong, okay? You guys already know. We're going to first start our eyebrows using the Masquerade palette from Juvia's Place and an angle brush. We're going to do a purple and pink brow. We start off with the ends of our brow with the angled brush, using that purple shadow in the Masquerade palette, and then we're going to do the pink in the front just because it's lighter and it gives that, you know, shaded effect. And then of course we're going to clean it up with our LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. I feel like when I do my eyebrows a different color, they come out so much neater for some reason. Way neater than when I do them brown, but maybe it's just a mind thing. So now we're going to prime our eyes, putting on a base using the concealer and then setting it with our Sacha Buttercup powder. And we're going to start with our transition color with the pink, the same pink that we used for the beginning of our eyebrow. We're going to next go into the color Zobo from the same Masquerade palette. It's kind of a darker pink. It's on a little purple side, darker pink, just to deepen our crease a bit. And then now we're going to go into the box of crayons eyeshadow box, well, eyeshadow palette, sorry, and go into the color Deep Plum. And then we're going to go into the color Black in the same palette and deepen up our crease completely. We want to create dimension. We don't want it to look flat. Now we're going to cut our crease with the same LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. And you only want to do this just so the color there will show more vividly. This wasn't really to get a perfect cut crease. I just did it so the silver could show up a little better onto the concealer. So yeah, we went into the crayon box again and we went the Crayon Case palette and went into the silver to cover up that concealer on our cut crease. Now on to our face makeup. Of course, we're going to go into the Maybelline Super Stay foundation in the color 355. Put that all over our face. This is the same foundation I've been using for every single Halloween video that I have done so far. So you guys should definitely be familiar. If not, go check out my other Halloween tutorials. Now we are blending it out with our Real Technique foundation brush. Blend, blend, blend. We're going to go right back into our LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn and highlight. Now I'm not too worried about highlighting under my eyes completely, like completely up until like the tear duct, only because I'm going to be smoking it out quite a bit to give me that zombie look. gonna, under our eyes, we're gonna blend it out with a concealer brush from Real Techniques also, and blend everywhere the sun shines. Using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, I am now going to set my concealer, and I'm only using the brush technique because my beauty sponges were not cleaned. I didn't have time to clean them before the video, so I'm using my brushes that were clean. And now we're taking that blending brush that we used to blend out our eyeshadow, and we're going to use it to contour our nose. Using, because it has the purples and the black on it still, so we want a dark, like zombie-ish contour. And now we're going to go into our MAC Studio Fix foundation powder in the color NW45 and set our entire face. Next, we're going to contour using the same purple we used at the end of our eyebrows. I just used a big fluffy brush. I was really improvising this whole video, and then I just pinched it with my hand to give it more of a defined tip. And then I went into the Crayon Case eyeshadow palette again to go into the black to give us a more sharp contour, so we could look more like a zombie, you know. Now we're going to smoke out our under eye where our waterline is. We started off with one of the purples, Zobo from the Masquerade palette, and then we're going to go into black to smoke it out even more. And we want that zombie look, y'all, okay? That's why we smoked it out. We brought it down a little further than we would usually. And now we're going to go into the Maybelline Eye Studio eyeliner, the gel eyeliner in the Blackest black, and water. Oh, I can't even speak today. Line our waterline. We're going to go into some pink body glitter from Claire's and our NYX glitter glue, and we're going to use this glitter as a highlight. So we're going to put the glitter glue down first with just a kind of fluffy blending brush and get the glitter and place it where our highlight would usually be, because, you know, unicorns have a little sparkle whether you're a zombie or not. Gonna highlight all over our cheeks and our nose. We're also gonna highlight our nose, but not our forehead or our cupid's bow. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna skip that part today. And we're also going to do some glitter tears, because we were killed and now we're rose from the dead, and we still have our glitter tears on our face. Now we're going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette, and we're going into the deep purple color all the way in the corner. I'm going to make my nose a horse nose and mouth, like give myself that horse nose look, so I could look like, you know, a unicorn. Outline the nose first, then we're going to go straight down from the middle of my nose down to the middle of my cupid's bow, and just outline the top of my lip, not the whole lip. Sorry for all the noise. I am in my car recording this. Gotta do what you gotta do. Now we're going to take some beauty supply store lip gloss, just a clear gloss, and gloss up the bottom of my lip just so it doesn't look so dry. Now we're going to go into the Bad Gal Bang eye mascara from Benefit, and we're going to coat the bottom and top lashes, and of course get them ready for our falsies. Now on to the fun part. We're getting our unicorn horn and our liquid latex to get ready to stick this unicorn horn on. Now let me just prepare you guys, because this is going to be a long process, because it was a lot of trial and error. I kept doing it, it wouldn't stay on, like right here, it's not staying on really. So I was trying to get the liquid latex and go around it for it to stay on, but eventually it fell right off. And then I had to go back. See, it's gonna fall off. I had to go back and put more liquid latex under it, let it dry a bit, and then stick it on. Then it actually stuck. But that is not the end of our trials and tribulations. See my edges though, my edges laid. Baby hair is laid. Not even moving. But you want to make sure you don't get the liquid latex on your hair, because it will pull it off at the end of the day. And now I am coating the top of the horn with liquid latex, so I can put tissue paper on it, so it could look like it's coming from my skin and not just sitting on my head. But we're gonna see soon that this whole thing just didn't work. And I'm actually just gonna skip past all of it, because all of this is pointless because I take it off. I'm taking my foundation that I have on my face, the Maybelline Super Stay in 355, and I'm just, of course, matching it to my skin. It's not dry back there yet. But as you can see, it literally looks like just something sitting on my head that came out. It doesn't blend into my skin. It doesn't look like it came from my skin at all. It's just, I don't know. So now I'm going to try to put even more liquid latex on it and more tissue paper to have it blend straight up into my skin. But it's still not going to work for me. I'm slightly a perfectionist, so if I don't like how it looks, I'm starting over. Now we're just going to put on our lashes with our duo glue. And I use this glue only because it's not hard to take off. And it does the job. These are just lashes from AliExpress. And I'm just sticking on. While the horn dries, I wanted to do the lashes because the liquid latex wasn't working for me. It just was all over the place. Boom, there we go. Lashes on. Look, I don't like it, guys. I'm just like, take it off. Yep, just took it off. And now I'm going to cut off the edge of it. Like that whole part that was making it look so bulky, I'm cutting that whole thing off. And going back in to just stick it onto my forehead. So we're going to go back onto the liquid latex and coat the horn with it and stick it to my head just so I can get a sense of where to put it, because it just doesn't stick from there. I have to put the liquid latex onto my skin and then stick it back onto my forehead. So that's what we're going to do, just to get an idea of where it needs to be. And I'm going to go off camera to blow dry it, just so it can dry quicker. And then I'm coming back to stick it onto the glue that's on my skin. And look, it actually stayed this time, guys. So now we're just going to coat with liquid latex even more, because when the liquid latex dries, it dries clear. So it's going to look like my skin under it, if you know what I mean. I'm just trying to blend the horn with my forehead because it dries clear. And now we're going to take our fake blood and just dab around the horn to make it look like I'm bleeding from my horn because somebody snatched it off. And now I'm going into my lip palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm creating dimension in the blood. So I'm going into the black, going into the red, and making it darker, and boom, there we go. I am a zombie unicorn. Now, I had so much fun creating this look for you guys and all of my looks this Halloween, and I hope you guys enjoy your Halloween and have a good one. Love y'all, beauty bees. See you in my next video.